Hello, guys. Welcome back to another podcast.
Hello.
Happy Friday. It is Friday for you guys.
It's Wednesday. No. What day
Today's
is it?
Tuesday.
God, this week is dragging. I just want this week to be over.
Just started.
I want it to be over.
Why?
It was just one of those days. Just tired. Didn't feel like it today. And I woke up late. I haven't brushed my teeth today.
Oh, that's lovely. What time did you wake up?
6:32.
So you had 10 minutes to get ready?
Yeah.
How did you not wake up? Did your alarm?
My alarm went off. It went off at 5:45 and 6 and 6:09. And then it didn't go off after that. I may have accidentally pressed the wrong button to make it stop, keep going.
You probably pressed stop and not repeat.
That button never appears. I usually just click the power button. But I think maybe this morning I accidentally clicked stop on the screen and then that just made it not happen again. But yeah, I woke up, it was 6:32 and then I was just running around. Yeah. I mean, I dunked my head in the sink, and while I was doing that, I had mouthwash. So it's not like I haven't cleaned in my mouth today. And plus I brushed my teeth last night, so it's not like my teeth were dirty. I just needed to get rid of the morning breath, which I did. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, today was just one of those days. I just didn't feel like it.
Yeah, I've been pretty drowsy. I did nothing today.
The rain has been killing my vibe as well. It's just been a constant downfall.
We haven't seen sun in like a week.
Yeah.
It does not stop. It'll get lighter, but it doesn't stop. But it was pouring this morning.
Yeah. And work was boring, so I don't know. Energy was just low today. Wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I had to crack open a Red Bull earlier. Still drinking it to keep some energy during this podcast, but yeah, today's been a drag.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting day.
No.
But, hi. Thank you for joining us this week. We will give you as much energy as we can.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Today we have somewhat of a focused topic rather than just rambling like usual.
We're gonna ramble as well.
I mean, we're still gonna ramble, but we're gonna ramble within a topic.
Okay.
Yes. It's just not a throw everything out there kind of episode. Today is a certain something.
Which is that people are graduating this time of year. My younger sister she hasn't done that yet, but she's about to graduate high school. All of my college friends, they have graduated college.
Yeah, mainly the time right now is just like college people graduating.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing. Everybody's done. Everybody's on to life.
Yeah.
Now.
Which congratulations to all you friends and family back home. Proud of you guys. I put this in the group chat with the boys the other day. I don't know if I told you, but it felt weird to me. Yeah, I'm proud of them and I'm happy for them, but it's not my life experience. So I care, but at the same time I'm like, school. I didn't care to the extent that I felt like I should, which felt kind of shitty as a friend. But
you're not supposed to be like, oh my god, because half of them are still going to school. They're going to for their masters, so they're not even done graduating, really.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, it's a big thing still. You graduate your 4 years and whatever, and in the group chat, I started saying something, but then I took it back, and then one of them was like, "What are you about to shit on our success?" I'm like, no, that's not what I was about to say. It's just I wish I could share the emotion that I bet that they have right now, being able to get their bachelor's or whatever they got done working on. But I just I've never liked school, still don't care for it. So I'm just yay. But okay.
I mean, yeah, as an outsider, even just as a friend, you're not
Yeah.
really expected to have a over the top reaction.
Yeah. But once I thought about it, I was like, first of all, that should not have been my first reaction. My first reaction should solely have been, I'm proud of you guys. I'm happy for you. And that's it. Like, I don't even know why I started thinking about how I quote unquote don't give a shit. But B, I'm sure that that's exactly how they feel about me being in the military. Like, whenever I graduated BMT and tech school, and then
I'm pretty sure it
anything
was
that I've
way less.
yeah, anything that I've done the past like almost 4 years now, I'm sure they've been like, oh, that's cool. But like, as much as I don't care about what school and finals they talk about, they don't care about what the fuck I'm talking about with jets and dumbass shit. Like, yeah, we asked the question because like, it's good to make conversation and be interested and like, but it doesn't affect us either way.
Yeah.
And Womack actually had brought up a good point because then I took that conversation to Lennon and Womack, and they were saying how, or at least Womack, he said his friends wish that they could be in his position, like wife, living overseas, making pretty good money at the age that we're at right now. And I thought about it, I was like, I don't think anybody's ever actually said that they wish they could be in my spot. I would never wish to be at their spot in school.
Well, to be fair, your group of friends are more of the business mindset, going to school, degrees and shit.
Yeah.
They're definitely not the type to be on this side of life.
Yeah, no. I mean,
They are very school driven.
it's just funny because like we all say we're proud of each other and we're happy for each other, but we would never wish to be in each other's spot. And that's just because everybody has their way of life that they want to do figured out and shit. But I don't know, it's just funny. I love my friends and I love everything that they got going on. I'm happy for them. It's just I'm not gonna. I'm just not there because I didn't go to college, so I don't get that experience as much as they don't get my military experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. My younger sister graduating high school. That's a big one. I really, really wish I could be there, but it's just not in the cards, which sucks. I've missed the majority of her teenage years now, at least the important ones. But I think for her college graduation, I will definitely be there because that one to me probably matters more than the high school one. Because at least she's going to college. I didn't. So at least one of us will get to have that experience, and I'll be there for it. Yeah, life's just lifing right now.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Go
I
what?
just I
I'm
just
not the
went.
one with the topics
I
here.
just I just talked about shit. Anyways, the first thing we're gonna ask, uh, I'm gonna ask the question if college is a scam. I think it is. I'm not gonna sit here and say that my friends just wasted all their time, but like, in my opinion, unless you're doing, you know, the typical doctor, lawyer, like crazy shit like that, where you definitely 100% need a degree, I'm gonna say otherwise. It's a scam because you can learn pretty much anything, anywhere, at any time. And honestly, what matters more these days is not what the fuck your paper says; it's what you actually can do. It's your experience. Which, while my friends have done internships, they don't have like proper job experience because they've just been in college. Whereas I could probably get out of the military right now and do whatever because I have proper job experience. Yeah. What do you think?
The thing is, yeah, college is a huge money trap. And like you said, if you're not going to be like a lawyer or a doctor, school kind of is stupid. I mean, you waste a lot of time, but it's it doesn't help that jobs and like the economy are in the state that they're in because yes, 90% of jobs that anybody is looking for, no matter what job field you're in, does require a degree. You cannot get a job without a degree. But the problem with that is that things are so competitive now that your bachelor's that you are getting is shit. It means
Yeah.
absolutely nothing,
Yeah.
especially if you don't have that experience, you don't have those internships. All of that is really nothing to them because at that point, that just looks like a high school diploma in the field of whatever you're trying to go into. So, yeah, a lot of things that you're going to want to go into do require a degree and you do need to go to college for, but in order for you to like get to certain jobs because of how competitive it is, you still need to go through school and waste more time and spend more money and do all these other useless things that you probably don't really need in order to get to a spot where you can finally be looked at. Not even so much like get into the job, just to be somebody that they're like, oh, okay, they have potential, maybe, just because they have that requirement in school. But it's like, that's already what, 6, 7, 8 years at that point that you went to school?
Yeah.
Because now to to really get into anything, you got to go for a master's. Bachelor's is useless, and that's what you go to college for to begin with. But then you gotta go right back for another 4 to 6 years.
Yeah. And
So yes, college is necessary, it's needed, but
I don't even think.
the the way that things are now with just like how competitive it is, it's just like not worth it. But it's still, yeah, it's you can't get a job without a degree for certain, for
Yeah.
real professional jobs, you have to have a degree. But your simple little bachelor's degree isn't really going to do much for you.
Yeah.
So
Even
you really do waste a lot of time.
even then, I feel like getting to a master's and whatever might also be useless because regardless at what level of degree you have, the job market just is going to be competitive no matter what. And if you're just spending all your time in school, and yeah, there's internships here and there, like I said earlier, it's just like it still doesn't really amount to anything. At that point, they're just basing you off of like
Well, that's why I
that's
said the extra degree gets you looked at. Because if
yeah,
you don't even have those extra things to get you up there, then you're just not even going to be considered for anything. But while you're in school, you need to go to internships, you need to work in other places,
yeah.
you need to figure out other things to have on your resume.
To me, all it looks like is that experience and your brain capacity, like what you offer, what you can actually offer, is what actually matters. Because I see all the time on social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, people complain no matter what level of education they have, they are always complaining how terrible the job market is. Because you'll see all these hey, we like an open position, everybody will apply. And it's just like, you're all in the same boat. You might have this degree, this person might have the same degree. It's like, but what are we really doing between your job experience? That's what the question comes down to. Because these job positions, they'll ask, they need people, and then you get there, they're like, okay, but how much experience do you have? Like, what do you know? And blah blah blah. Like to me, education really isn't the end all be all. And for me, this whole thing kind of stemmed. Honestly, it's funny. Uh, one of my friend's parents few years ago. I think it was probably that our senior year. She was like, college is cool and all. I hope you guys get in, talking to me and the boys. But her, as a business owner, even said herself, me personally, I don't give a fuck what college you guys go to. I'm going to look at each of you for your job experience and what you can offer me, what you can bring to the table as an employee, not so and so went to Harvard and so went to FSU. So like, let me look at them, but one of them more so than the other because of their degree. Like, she said that kind of shit really doesn't matter, and that's the thing that's been number one on my brain for the last probably like, geez, what? How many years ago? Like 4 or 5 years. Even hearing that from somebody who has her degrees, knows pretty much everything about everything in the field that she works in, I was like, damn, that's crazy. So that also kind of nudged me in my senior year against college because I already didn't like school. And then when she said that, I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna go do something else in my life.
Well,
And
coming from those who are in the business industry, they're going to say that because
well,
business, that side, just business in general, you can do your own thing and you can be successful out of it. That's
yeah,
just that job or career field that you can really just fuck around and make it your own and then it can be successful. That's not really something that you need to go for a master's for. That's just a easy. That's why people go to college for business and it's so easy because it's useless.
yeah, but I
So yeah, that's something that you would say, yeah, college is stupid because you're in the business side of things.
yeah, but she's not even. I don't even know if she has like a business degree or any of that. She's a freaking scientist for a living. Like somebody that has her, I believe she has her PhD in like she does this science and knows everything about everything. She's a health freak, everything. Even she's saying shit like this, and that's probably one of those career fields that you need to be, you know, get your degrees and shit like that. So I don't know. Coming from her, I never expected to hear her say that when she did, because you know us as boys, it was that kind of time, and we're all looking for direction and advice. And then she comes out with this. I just went the complete opposite direction as the other five people in my friend group, which is funny. But yeah, I don't see college as super valuable unless you're gonna go for one of those like top notch career fields, and even then, you need to be able to show experience. You need to be able to show experience. You need to bring something to the table other than, oh, but I did this internship and oh, look where I got my degree from. I'm completely satisfied with the way of life I went as opposed to my friends because, you know, military generally looks good to have on your resume. That spells a lot of job experience, a lot of leadership positions, and just management and all kinds of stuff. So I think I could probably do just as good of a job as my friends who just graduated going for whatever they're doing. Now, some of them I can't do or know shit about what they're doing because some of them are doing like technology stuff and whatever. But you know, for management positions and like shit like that, I could probably get the job done because I'm kind of doing that right now. And over the next couple of years, I'm going to be more so in that position, just more tedious, which I don't look forward to. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, now is kind of the time where we're all gonna grow up, right? Or at least the rest of them. We're already. I just turned 22. She's 21. All my friends are in the same age group, and we have written down what it's like being younger. But honestly, I don't. I don't think being younger even matters at this point. I think we're just all in the same boat, and we just need to. We're just all adults now.
I
Need to figure
forgot
it the
why I
fuck
wrote
out.
that down, but that wasn't it wasn't in that area of things. I forgot why I wrote that down actually.
Well, maybe you wrote it down because a lot of the time, like people I work with are older, but like at the same time, we're kind of in the same boat as them because we're just living the same lifestyle. Maybe.
No, it was more of how we're perceived
Hmm.
rather than
By them or
just by people in general.
just in general.
Because
Mm.
it it was more of like this was more of like just something that I was thinking like for myself, not even so much as like a question. It just came up into my brain, but it was more of like trying to find like our position is like in such an awkward place in adulting because I mean
No,
we
yeah,
are only 21, 22, but we are definitely a few steps ahead of everybody else who's our age, but we fall into that category of like people with families and people who are like in their 30s and 40s. So like you're in a weird position because we are 21, 22, but we live the life that all these 30, 40-year olds live. And then it's like trying to find the balance of like we are young, we still want to like experience our young lives, but trying not to make it look like we're children, I guess, because we are in the adulting side of life. That was more of why I wrote it down.
Hmm.
Like it's just if it's such an awkward place to be because it's like
Why do you find it
we're
hard?
young and we can do all the young things and like party or whatever and do whatever that young people do in college. But then because we are married and we do have this life and we are adults, it's like you also need to be careful how you act because then you just look like an immature child
Yeah,
who's married and has a life.
yeah, I can see that. But to be honest, like I've said this so many times, just everywhere that like this is always maybe not necessarily in the military, but I've always envisioned the exact life that I'm living right now at the exact age that I'm at right now. So I feel like I have a good balance mentally of living this life of having fun but also doing what you got to do. Like that's honestly one of the big reasons why I went the military route as opposed to college because I've always held myself to this kind of internal higher standard that like I just I always want to be better. Not necessarily through school because I couldn't give a shit. Like I just want to do better in life than those who preceded me and those around me. And that's why I'm very grateful the way that I went because I feel like I got a head start in life, as opposed to my friends. Because now they're just now getting into the real world. They're just now, having to find their jobs, figure it the fuck out. Meanwhile, I've been doing this.
Barely, because they're still going to school for the next 4 years, so
Well, I mean,
they're
some of
not
them,
even
yeah.
completely in life yet on
One of
their
them is
own.
already working. He's been working for the past like year now. But, the other ones are going to do what they got to do, whether it involves more school or not. Like, they're just now getting to this point that I've been at for almost 4 years now. So that's just kind of like the standard that I'm talking about. Like I'm already at this place where I can say that I can pay things off. Like I have bills and I have shit that I know I can worry about and I have no problem with it. And being the job market and just the life market that it is right now, especially in the civilian world in America, I feel
Shit,
the
I would
most
join the military too at that point.
yeah, I feel the most secure probably of anybody in my friend group back home because we just harped on the job market out there. They're probably going to have a struggle when it comes time too. One of my friends has a sibling who she's been out and done, probably getting close to 30 now. And it's been a struggle. And even for my parents, your mom has like a million bajillion degrees. It's just shit. But
Yeah.
I can rest easy knowing that I have, my military salary to fall back on. Even when I have a shit day like today, I can still wake up tomorrow and be like, well, at least I'm going to get paid. At least I don't have to worry about the job market. Like, I just feel very
Everything's
grateful.
covered. Everything's covered.
Yeah, everything's covered. So I really, really appreciate that about the military. I may talk a lot of shit, but
I mean, the military sucks, but
yeah,
it if you really think about it, it is worth it.
yeah, yeah. If you go the distance and you maximize your opportunities, which I'm starting to lean into, maximizing my opportunities and just like maybe locking in because I might be having to extend my military contract in the next couple years. Like I'm starting to get into that let me lock in mindset and like really try to rise the ranks and do what I got to do. The more I rise, the better it's going to be for the both of us and our future family. So, yeah, no. I think I definitely got a good head start I'm happy for my friends, but
Everywhere,
I'm good.
everybody is where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, no, I mean they're gonna end up where they're supposed to be. They're gonna do great in whatever they're doing. I'm just happy I got a good start in life
Yeah.
because now they're gonna have to be playing catch up.
Mm.
But yeah, uh, going on talking about just life and shit. We talked about this in the one of the last few podcasts. Definitely the one where we were talking about the realities of being married at 19. It's the not everything has to be figured out. Like, I hope if my friends know one thing about entering life now and continuing whatever school or getting into jobs now, or anybody in our age group, married or not, you don't have to have shit figured out. Especially if you're getting married. We've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. If you're getting married at this early of an age, or even younger than us, like we did at 18, 19 years old, despite what your parents may say about, oh, you're too young, no, 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 no. I guarantee you they don't have everything figured out. No more than we do. They just give advice based on their life experience and what they think. But don't let that, influence your choice. Because at this point, you are an adult. 18 and up, you are an adult. You can do what the fuck you want. Do what makes you happy. Obviously, think everything out. Make sure you have shit figured out.
Yeah.
At least basically. I'm not saying have the grand scheme of life figured out. I'm saying basically. Job. What am I doing? What's my goals? Who am I doing it with, maybe? Have it figured out, and you can do anything at any point. You just got to put your mind to shit. So don't ever feel under the pressure that things years from now or big stupid shit, big goals and whatever, like just live day to day. Just live day to day. Nothing has to be figured out. You'll figure it out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you have to say on that?
I mean, there's not really much else to touch on that. You covered everything.
You don't have anything to add?
Not really.
Am I just gonna be a one man wrecking crew?
You're just rambling. You're just saying everything. I don't. There's not much more that I could say that would not
Well, I'm
be
sorry. I'll start
repetitive.
talking less then. Well, the next thing is settling down and what you think the next 4 to 8 years of our life.
I mean, honestly, it's not going to be much more different other than we will have kids by then. Most likely, more on the definitely still going to be in the military. So it's going to be the same life, essentially, at least for us.
Would you be?
Just with minions
Yeah.
running around and in a different place, obviously. Well, actually, might still be here.
No, yeah. If I stay in the military, I've decided that we are definitely going to Epcot here, and then just make it a 8 year tour consecutively, and then from here take a shot at going to the UK.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
probably still be here.
Yeah.
Just with the children.
But does that excite you? Like, are you happy about that potential way of things going?
I don't think if that wasn't the life that I wanted, then I wouldn't have fully committed to this.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm
Because
saying like,
obviously that's what you sign up for,
yeah.
especially getting into a military relationship. Like that's just gonna be the life.
Well,
And I
okay.
just kind of sit back and sit.
Let me phrase it a little better. Obviously, this is what you signed up for. Duh. Otherwise, why the fuck are you here?
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying, I'm saying like, what specifically excites you about the coming years?
Well, obviously we'll have a family by then.
What are you looking forward to the most out of having a family?
That
Just having a family?
that's starting a whole other chapter.
Well, yeah, but like, what do you look forward to the most out of that? What do you hope to get out of that?
mean? You live your life. You raise kids. You do things with your children. Travel. I don't know. Just live your life with your kids. There's not really much to that. Just you do life, but with kids. Now it will be different, obviously. You don't have as much freedom. It's not going to be the same life. It's not going to be as easy to just get up and leave whenever you want. But that's what this next year and a half is for. To just kind of enjoy our time by ourselves and then, yeah, start that next chapter. But that's just it's like once you have a family, that's your life. Like your life will revolve around your kids.
Do you like that?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a transition for sure, an adjustment. But that's
Yeah, because you're very obsessive about your time with me. I
yeah,
can't wait for us to have kids, and then you're just gonna be mad that we don't ever get like to sit in bed alone together unless it's sleeping.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely gonna be an adjustment. But obviously, having a family is the goal in life. But that's for later times. Not right now. Hopefully.
Is having kids that are gonna be quite literally studying, going to school abroad and getting to learn a different language, like, does that excite you at all? Is that cool to you?
I'm like really 50-50 with that.
What?
Just because, like,
I think that's cool as hell.
yeah, it's cool, but at the same time, like, I think that's the only problem that I've ever had with. Not problem. I don't know. More of the con to being a military family is that the kids, like, never really have a stable life.
Yeah,
Because you're moving
that's why
schools, you're not going to have friends really.
that's why I say all the time, or that's why I said, uh, you know, if and when we make the decision to stay in the Air Force, I'm going to IPCOT here. That way we have some more stability for the family that we're trying to build. And then, provided on how much we like the UK, if we get there, we could do the same thing there. IPCOT there, have a little more stability, and then eventually make it back to Alaska. Or we can just do the quick little tour in the UK and then go back to the States in Alaska and then just finish our time there. But,
Yeah, I guess.
that's why I always talk about IPCOTing and trying to create as much stability as possible, because I moved a lot growing up. I didn't change schools a great amount. I only changed schools like really one time when I moved from Coconut Grove to Weston, just changing elementary schools. But like, I can't imagine that doing that multiple times over your elementary, middle, and high school career is fun at all. Like you just said, can't really make friends. And if
Yeah.
you do, it's not like you're going to be able to stick around. So, yeah, I definitely want to create as much stability as possible as far as where we live. The earlier
Yeah.
years definitely don't matter as much. But later on, I'm going to see if I can create a situation where we either stay in the UK a bit longer or just do a quick tour in the UK, just dart to Alaska, and then just stay there forever. That's probably the better scenario. Because then if we catch, because then how old would, let's say whatever, like middle of 2024, we're gonna start trying what?
They're gonna be like 6.
When would you say we're gonna start trying for kids? Like end of
End of
next year, beginning of 26.
Not like end. I think more around like My birthday, probably.
So basically, okay. And
Not
then
like December end, but yeah, the lower end
6
of the year.
months, and then pop them out during summer, or one of them out during
Yeah,
summer of
pop them
26.
out. Just the one child will be popped out.
um, yeah, no. I mean, damn, 2 years. It'd be like 2 years from now, and then we'd still have like another 6 to go. So they'd be 6 by the time we're done with the 8-year tour in Italy,
Mm-hmm.
and then we do 4 years. That's 10. 4 in the
Well, the
UK.
first child would be 6.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just going off of the first child. Just say we have one kid, which is not gonna happen, but like I want more than one kid, but I'm just trying to go based off the one kid's age. If they're 10 years old by the time we're done in the UK doing 4 years, I think we probably just go back to Alaska at that point. Because 10 to those last that's gonna be their prime teenage years, 10 to 18. Those last like 7, 8 years of my career.
God, Alaska just isn't the place to raise kids in that age either, though. That's such a bad place.
I mean, hopefully they improve.
Anchorage is so bad.
I don't. I mean, it's either we raise the teenage years in Anchorage, or we do it in the UK, or it's going to be like half of the teenage years in the UK.
I think anything beats Anchorage, honestly.
Well, okay, think about it like this. Regardless, that those ages like 14, 15 to 18, that's all going to be in Anchorage, no matter what.
Yeah, that's still not good.
Well, this is what we wanted to do. We said we wanted to go back to Alaska at the very end.
Yeah, we'll reevaluate when the time comes. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be.
It's just the we have a plan, but obviously other things need to be considered.
Yeah.
Once children are a thing, so we have a general plan, but we'll see what things look like.
Yeah. Let's explore what the next 4 to 8 years look like, provided social media works out. What do we think?
I don't know.
So, when am I supposed to get out? So, as of right now, I'm supposed to get out beginning of. Oh, thank God! Actually, our PCSing window is actually a lot better from now on.
Why?
Because we don't have to travel during our holidays anymore.
Oh, at the end of the year?
Yeah, because now my DROS is
it'll
31 January.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to completely be fine for the holidays. Thank God. Because you guys don't imagine just like the shit holiday that we had for the end of 2023.
December was so hectic.
Yeah, it was so we shipped all of our shit. My car, her car. Well, my car stayed behind, but
we're still dealing
with car stuff, dealing with her car stuff. Fucking
out processing.
Yeah, out processing. Goddamn, moving out of the house into the hotel. Then we just, can't really do Christmas. Like, we did Christmas with our friends and shit, but like, we couldn't really do anything. Christmas. We didn't really do shit. We went, to Alyeska, and we had a fun little holiday for. It was like a Christmas anniversary combination, but like we didn't actually do Christmas. We didn't even really exchange gifts, did we?
No, because Alyeska was our gift.
Yeah, we just gifted ourselves a spa snowboarding weekend, so we didn't actually do Christmas. Yeah, no, that was a horrible time to be PCSing. But from now on, we're gonna actually get to enjoy the holidays. But then as soon as the holidays
we
are up,
flew out on our anniversary.
Oh, yes,
that's what it was.
Yeah, we did fly out.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll as soon as the holidays are done, though, from now on, we gotta wrap it up. Like it's like January 1st of every coming year, or of 2028. Back it up.
Yeah.
Movers are coming January 1st.
New Year's happens, and then time to move on.
Yeah.
It's time to skedaddle.
Yeah.
By then, honestly, I don't really know like how much of a difference it would be because by that point it's like early January. If we're especially if we're leaving the 31st, things
I
should
mean, we could
already be
even
picked up and gone.
we could even get the movers to come out like middle of January because as we see it, we could have had our stuff for a lot longer.
Yeah, but still middle of January, things got to be packed up and ready to go not too long after. So like New Year's might still be boxes all around.
Maybe of like shit that we don't immediately need, but like we can leave the Christmas decorations out and
No, yeah, I'm
like
just saying like it's not going to be a full holiday of
well
like a normal
at
thing.
least it'll be more than what
Things
we
will be in
got.
the process of starting to get ready to move.
It'll be more than what we got this past PCS season.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah. So things go well. We're making good money off of this. We always talk about Texas as a potential place to live.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as of right now, it's looking like that may not be the way to go because everybody found out the secret of move to Texas. It's a lot cheaper. So now rent's going up, houses going up. Everybody and their mom is moving there. So
Yeah.
we need to start thinking about other options. What do you think? Other good places to live? I'm down for Seattle, although it's very expensive.
Yeah. Honestly, like I'm still like wanting to go Texas
I mean,
just
yeah,
just because like it is by that point say we do have money. I don't see things being like that drastic to where it's like no, we really shouldn't be here, especially if we have the money coming in. And also like we got connections out there. So it's like getting a house out there wouldn't
yeah.
be much of a problem
I
either.
was I was just thinking about that. What was it? I think over the weekend or end of last week when I really want to start getting into building up that real estate portfolio. It's gonna be so easy.
Yeah, like
It's gonna be so easy. We're gonna bag so hard off of that shit.
we there's already family business of real estate out there, so I'm not worried about that. So like
Okay, well,
honestly, Texas still is kind of looking good, especially cuz like it's in the middle and we have yet to discover those unknown random states that just seem to be so beautiful. So it's like you're in the middle of the US. You're at a perfect like 6-7 hour flight at max to get to places.
yeah,
So
yeah. I
like it
guess
still isn't terrible. I think I still really do want to consider Texas being the option. But Seattle was another choice there strictly for scenery
yeah, because I
because we don't want to leave that, type of
we like
um
mountains and shit. That's why we want to
environment.
go back to Alaska. We
Yeah.
just love the scenery so much, and if we go to Texas, it's not gonna be all. It's not gonna be like crazy scenery.
I mean, unless we go north, just gotta be. I mean, they have mountains. They're just
Well,
not.
yeah, it's just not like Alaska level shit.
No, it's just dirt.
Yeah.
And more it's more Grand Canyon type mountain
Yeah.
than
Which is still
Alaska
cool.
mountain.
It's still cool. I just, again, it's not Alaska.
It's just like I mean you could have a peaceful environment and no matter where you go, just like Texas is very like land, quiet, peaceful, big
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought about that, which I should have. I mean, if we're at the point where we can just get out of the military and fuck off, I guess Texas would still be number one no matter what because it's probably going to be cheaper regardless of any other place we want to go to.
Yeah.
I just they need to change those weed laws. That for me is not a biggie, but I would prefer that they stop making or stop looking so hard down hard on weed. But I can't talk about it too much because I'm in the military.
Yeah. Let's not dive into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far when we first started talking about like places to live, Colorado was number one that was brought up.
Yeah.
But that was also the whole so expensive thing.
And also state taxes. I want to
and
be
state
somewhere that has no
taxes.
state taxes.
Yeah,
Because the amount that we're getting taxed
that
already
is
as a
what
country,
drew us away.
yeah. And then you got to add state taxes on top of that. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So much money wasted.
So then Texas was the next option. And then recently we brought up Seattle.
Yep.
Just because mountains, and that's like the closest environment we'll get to Alaska if we wanted to be in the States aside from Alaska.
Yep.
But yeah, those are really, I don't really think there is any other option to explore out of that I would really want to be at.
Unless we explore buttfuck Who Cares America.
Unless we go to freaking like Montana. Montana isn't bad. Montana's nice. Hayden's from Montana.
We really need to explore those middle states because I hear
Missouri.
Maybe not Missouri. I'm saying like one of those that has no state tax.
Ohio?
Number one. That for me is number one.
You know,
no state tax.
From what I've seen, Ohio is really nice.
It is nice. I've been there.
Such a random ass state.
Well, they have the what is it? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They got.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yep, that's about it. But I mean, they have pretty good scenery. They got all 4 seasons. That's one of the requirements we have. Yeah. No state taxes. Seasons
are a must.
Scenery. Mm-hmm. It has it. It's got all the stuff.
Yeah. Once I think we just
does it have no state taxes?
I don't know who does and who doesn't, but yeah, we got to explore the random states there in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
But
and also land is pretty cheap there too.
Texas is probably our number 1 choice so far.
Oh, not Ohio. Ohio definitely has state tax. Well, then I don't want to go to Ohio.
Well, it seems like Texas is still one that is still a top choice.
I hear good things about Tennessee. They have no state tax.
We not almost moved to Tennessee, but it was in the books.
Or we keep saying Seattle, but Washington State as a whole is worth exploring because there's more to it than just Seattle. And if we go to Portland, I can at least be close to a basketball arena.
I wouldn't mind being in Oregon. Oregon's really nice.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Wait, Portland, Oregon?
Oregon.
Wait, is Oregon a state? Oh, God. I did not do good in geography. Whoever's listening or watching, don't do this to me right now, okay?
It's not Seattle. It's Washington.
We all know the American school system is shit.
Oregon to the.
Let me zoom out on the map.
Is it east?
Wait, let me cook.
Is it east of Washington or below?
It would. There's nothing. Or it's below it.
Mm-hmm.
Washington, Oregon. Oh, yeah. But like Portland is fucking like right. Oh, it's basically on the border. Line. Bro.
Might as well be Washington.
There's a Vancouver in Washington? Or there's a Vancouver over there? Fuck.
There's a lot of things. There's a Miami's in like Nevada somewhere.
Okay. Well, Portland.
But yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oregon's
if
really
that's
pretty.
in Oregon, then we can't go there because state tax. Yeah, South Dakota, Nevada. People move out to Nevada all the time. Is it Nevada or Nevada?
I say Nevada. Nevada? If you say Nevada, you got an accent. Nevada.
Okay, Nevada.
That's for the Southerners.
Yeah, I mean, the options here so far, we got Alaska, Florida, which is a no.
Absolutely not.
Never again. Nevada. That's worth exploring because they got like Vegas or something. But I don't care.
I don't think I'd want to be near Vegas.
Okay, we don't have to be near Vegas. I'm just saying Nevada as a whole. People move out there all the time, especially right now.
Hot as hell out there. It might as well go to Arizona.
We're going to be in Texas.
Yeah, but
what does it matter?
Texas heat compared to Arizona and Nevada heat are 2 completely different heats.
It's still heat. Heat is heat.
Yeah, but you don't want to be in that heat. When you can bake eggs on the road.
I'm sure you can do that in Texas too. I see that all the time.
It's not that bad.
There's South Dakota. I don't even know where or why that is.
That's on the East Coast.
Yeah, I know it's on the East Coast. Where is it? That's the ones that's like over here.
It's above.
Nope, those are the Carolinas.
No, more towards the water.
Fuck. Where is it?
One of those little ones. No, you're too far up.
These are random.
Yeah, it's there in the middle somewhere. The
So,
Dakotas aren't a bad option.
am I stupid?
Right there, zoom in.
This is the Carolinas. Wait a minute. There it is. No, this is part of the Buffalo Who Cares America up there in the
Oh,
north.
Dakotas.
It's next
God,
to Minnesota.
I was thinking of Carolinas.
They're in between. What is this?
My
Montana
bad.
and Minnesota.
Yeah,
Damn, north. Wait, which one is it? North or south? South
mine's
Dakota. Okay.
gonna be Canadian.
Yeah, South Dakota. I mean, that's definitely an area with scenery. I think Tennessee is probably or Wyoming. Didn't Kanye buy a
God,
house in Wyoming that one time?
people buy
Cheap
a lot of
land, no state
houses.
tax. Hey, that might be the move. Let's see. Let's see.
It's a weird state.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll see. The Texas is the only reason that's the reason why it's looking so good is because we got connections and it'll just be so much easier. And
Yeah.
like trying to find a house, the thing, like obviously we want to have a house like ready to go, not have to like travel, go find a house, then come back and like it'd be a lot easier going to Texas because we got people over there that can go look at the house
Yeah.
and people who have their own company in that area of business. So like that's not even an issue. Things would
Uh,
just be so much easier.
does she watch or listen to us at any point, videos or anything?
I don't know.
Oh, well, either way, I'm gonna get with her at some point, and I'm going to let her know as a number one requirement what I'm looking for in a house is either
I mean, she'd probably tell us to build it.
what?
She'd probably tell us to just build it at that point
Oh, well,
or design.
maybe we'll see. All depends on money. But
Yeah.
what I'm looking for, if we can find a house that's already built, ready to go,
basketball court.
a basketball court in
Mm-hmm.
the backyard, or at least the space to make one.
Mm-hmm.
That's for me number one. The house, honestly, I could give a shit what it looks like because that's more her area. She
Mm-hmm.
cares what it looks like. She cares what it's gonna,
I'm gonna have
you
a
know,
double staircase.
all the decorations, all the that bullshit. I'm just there to live, man. I'm just there to live, deal with
Raise kids
yeah,
and
raise
head
kids,
out.
have fun. Like, dude, I'm just if we get to live the lifestyle that we want to live, I am literally just gonna sit back and fucking relax, build my outside of social media portfolio, and just, dude, build that build that empire that I've always dreamed of. Because I'm not doing any of this shit for me. Like I just said, I'm just here to live and do my thing, make money. This money isn't for me. I can give a shit about it. You can have fun with your designer bullshit. I'm gonna keep shopping at PacSun. All right.
God, they might be out of business by then.
Maybe. Well, then I'll find the next
if
best
they
thing.
aren't within the next few years.
I'll find the next best thing. But I'm gonna stay in this price range that we're at right now. Because honestly, we could buy the same outfit that some designer brand has to offer. It's just 1,000 times cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep shopping in the price range. I was gonna say age range. In the price range that we're at right now. I just want to have my fun car, my daily driver. You can have the mom car.
It's my Range Rover.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna have like a 3 or 4 car driveway.
Probably be a lot bigger than that, but that is, yeah.
A bigger driveway.
Yeah.
Why would we have more cars than that?
No, I'm not saying we'd have more cars. I'm just saying that driveway is probably going to be a lot bigger than what we need 4 cars
Oh,
for.
I don't really care about. Yeah, I'm just saying the cars. Fun car, my daily driver. She can have her mom car, and then that'll be all the cars. Really, I don't see any reason to have more than 3 cars.
You can get some ATVs. Mm-hmm.
Maybe stupid vehicles like that, like a bike or like a scooter thing, just for fun. I don't know.
A scooter thing? A moped? What are you talking?
I don't know. I don't know. Stupid fun shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Toys.
get ATVs.
Let's see. I'm just gonna live a humble, rich life. That's really what my goal is, and I want to be able to make sure that our kids and anything that comes after that is good to go. And I want to take care of the people that are directly around us right now in life. That's my goal. I'm here to make money and give it out within reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give all of it out.
I hope not.
I'm going to be giving, but I'm obviously within reason. Like, I'm not going to fucking make ourselves poor just to make other people happy. No, we're going to have our fun, but we're going to be a giving family. We're going to take care of people for sure. Because if we get to where we want to get to, more than likely, we're going to be the people that host shit.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I hate hosting. It's so stressful.
Well,
I
here's
just
the
hate
thing,
people
right?
in my house.
Yeah, that's fine. We can host. I'm not saying that we're going to have to do everything when people come over. I'm just saying we're just where people are going to be at. But more than likely, my parents, my mom.
Yeah, and my whole
mom,
family's in freaking Texas.
Like, they're going to come over.
Road trip away.
They're going to come over, and then they're just going to, like, cook everything. Like, they're going to actually do stuff. We're just going to be the house whose is it at? What? We're going to be the house where it's at. We'll just go that way. Yeah, it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yay. Let's see. I mean, that life is pretty... Oh, I've always talked about this. That if and when we get to that point, I want to do, like, the alphabet dating shit, but, like, with traveling.
Mm-hmm.
With, like, countries. A for...
Africa.
Sure. Yeah,
Man,
Africa.
I even want to go to Africa so
B
bad.
for... What's this country that starts with B? Brazil.
Bazinga.
Jinx. Said first.
I said Bazinga. Not Brazil.
What?
That was the first thing that
We
came to
watched them too
mind.
much.
That's what came to mind.
We gotta cut back on the Sidemen content. C for Canada. Go to the 6. Vancouver. The Couve.
Mm-hmm.
Nova Scotia.
What?
Nova Scotia.
What about Nova Scotia?
It's in Canada.
Okay.
Did you know that existed? A lot of people don't know Nova Scotia.
I know Nova Scotia exists.
No, you did?
Yes?
A lot of people don't know. This is just one of those, like, random little spots. What else is Quebec? Oh, I've always wanted to go to Quebec.
Toronto.
I just said that. The 6.
Oh.
That's the nickname.
Oh. Yeah, there.
Let's see. What's on the D? Starts with D.
Dubai.
Dominican Republic.
Oh.
Not
God,
Dubai.
no.
Yeah, Dubai. It's a good one. It's a country that starts with E.
Ethiopia. What else starts with E? Egypt.
Yes. Very cool.
Go look at the pyramids.
So yeah,
Egypt is a place people travel to.
Yeah, there's a lot to see in Egypt.
Go ride a camel.
We would definitely want to do that alphabet series, but on that larger scale. That'd be good content for the people. We would definitely do a lot of family content. Ooh, I'm gonna exploit our family so hard. I'm already gonna start doing it very soon.
We hope that we're gonna get a nice jump start to social media pretty soon with a new member.
Yeah.
Who's joining the family?
Yeah, new member joining the family. I'm excited. I've been begging for this for so long. I'm like I keep coming so close to say it, but I can't tell you guys until it actually happens. Yeah, that as genuine as a reason as we are doing it for, ladies and gentlemen.
God, this is the business to be in. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
ladies. You want to make money?
We gotta start making money at some point. We're actually getting close to making money off of YouTube.
Jesus, it's just taking so long. We're getting there.
Yeah,
we finally got like a teensy little foot in the door, or in the direction that's getting closer to the door.
We are now a third of the way. Sounds far, but if we're getting close, okay, that's all I gotta say. We're getting close. So if we can get to a good spot within the next 4 years, oof, Excuse me.
It's
It's money bags, yo.
it's possible for
It's very, very
sure.
possible.
We just got to
Excuse me.
stay on
Yeah, I
top of
keep burping.
things.
Yeah, no. As long as we stay as consistent as we are right now and potentially add, because I feel like we should do like one fun video a week too. Because we got our 2 vlogs, we got the podcast. We got to add like a game or some stupid shit. We also got to get back on the alphabet dating thing now that we're on that topic. We stopped at letter D.
It's like we might as well start over at this point.
No, I'm not going back. We're gonna go from E and
My
on.
goodness. We should redo D. That's the only reason why I want to go back. I want to redo D.
And it's too late. That video flopped and it's okay. Hey, things flop all the time, all right? It is what it is.
I just feel like we could have
You
a
live and you
better
learn.
a better dating series now compared to the 3 places in Anchorage
Yeah,
that we would
but
attend.
I don't it is I we're just gonna start from
I
E.
don't know what the hell we're gonna do with E.
I'm gonna figure it out and we're gonna get back on that too. Or on that soon. So actually that'll be the 4 things. But I was mainly trying to get at like a challenge, some shit. We could carry on the snacks series since that did so well. By the way, thank everybody. Over 1,000 views. Actually, we're
We
at
have 1100
yeah
now.
1,100 and counting because the number still rises little by little every day. Or I say
Yeah.
every day like it's been a while. It's been rising still. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. 1.1K. Specifically 1162. Yeah. So still rising.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for
Yeah.
watching and welcome to all the people that subscribed because according to the statistics, it gained us like 9 or 10 subscribers. So, welcome. Thank you guys for the views and to all the people that had funny or somewhat mean or I say rude comments, but it was funny to me because I just love how people have the energy to hate online. But yeah, thanks to everybody. We tried really hard. I was really excited for that video to do good,
Mm-hmm.
and good it did. But yeah, we can make that more of a thing. Ooh,
I guess.
we can do like snacks from every country. Yeah, there's a lot, but maybe for now, the 4th video of the week could be like the dating series. Ooh, that means we gotta like have ideas back to back stacked already.
Well, that's the reason why we didn't get. That's why we cut back on doing 3 videos a week because going with how our schedule was, we were already film a lot
Yeah.
with just our regular vlogs. Like we already struggle to get our Thursday vlogs make it interesting.
Well, it's not about making. I don't care about making it like interesting. A daily vlog is a daily vlog. There's not much you can do on a
No, I
daily
know, but
basis.
we do daily vlogs because we don't do anything else. Like that's what we resort to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We
but
already just don't put out content other than our vlogs as often because of our schedule.
yeah, I mean, people watch random ass daily vlogs. You watch these multiple girls that do random, like they're not really doing shit, but like talking in their living room or a kitchen.
Well, yeah, but it's interesting because they already got the following, and that's what they built their brand off of. Like that is their brand. That's why they
To
have a
talk in the kitchen about what they did today.
yeah. The Asian girl that I
I mean,
watch,
hey,
she that's the reason why she blew up because she
okay,
did a 3 a.m. clean my room with me, and now she has a penthouse in New York, and that's all the videos that she does because that's just her brand.
see, so if it can work for them, we should have no problem making that same ass video where we just talk about our day or whatever the fuck is going on.
Our life will be more interesting within the next 2 weeks.
Yes. So making that random Thursday vlog that we do in the middle of the week.
There'll be more content.
Yeah.
Filled.
But regardless, uh, we'll think about that. But yeah. I don't know how much more we can say on that. Like our life, provided YouTube and shit goes well, is fairly simple. It's just going to be full of a lot more content that we can do. Family content, traveling content, being able to see our friends and family more kind of content. Like that's just really what's going to surround that. And outside of YouTube and social media, I'm going to be working on setting up our future generations and the end of our lives.
Yeah.
So that's really what that's going to consist of. I just hope that we get to share that with you guys because, like I said, when we hit 3,000 subscribers, it's like, you know, I've always had pride in my editing work and like being able to put out content, but now it's like 3,000. We keep hitting that extra 1,000 mark, or we've done it 3 times now, but I hope to keep hitting it. And every time that we do hit it, I just become more and more prideful in a good way of the work that we put out there to you guys. So I hope that we can keep sharing this journey, and I hope that you guys are working hard on whatever you're doing too. That way you can have a fun and exciting, fruitful life and get to do whatever you want. Yeah, that's what our life would look like either way. It's regular civilian life on the socials, or a dead end, not so fun life in the military.
I mean, we're still going to be doing all the things. The only difference is that you will go to work.
Yeah. I mean,
More
yeah,
money will be in the picture because you will be a higher up and making more money.
yeah. Also, do you are we gonna like stop this if we're not like doing good?
I mean, I don't think so.
Because honestly, even if, say, by January of 2028, even if I'm not getting out when I'm supposed to at the moment, we should still carry on because we're definitely going to be making money at that point. The question is just how much.
Yeah, we'll probably be making like $10, but
I think more than $10. We're going to be making a good enough amount where it's like savable and like used
listen, the
for.
Ace family started when there was a child on the way, so they started pretty late. So we'll see where we end up.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a good shot at making it big here. But even if we're not where we want to be by the time I want to be getting out, we can definitely carry on. And then potentially we get out when we're done with the UK at like year 12.
Yeah.
But like I always say, once you get to that 12th year, it's like you only got 8 more to go. I could just keep rising the ranks. We could keep making money in and out of the military.
Yeah, at that point, it's just like one income is for leisure, and
Yeah.
the other one is for saving.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to that either. Because then,
That's what I had said in the very beginning. I said, you could just stay in and we're making double the money. You're like, no, I want to get out.
well, because I
So
do want to
fuck
get
this.
out. This is not the life I want for
Yeah,
myself.
I know,
I
but
want
like
more.
at that point, if you're already going 12, it's like you're already getting fully into it now. So you're at the 12-year mark. There's not much more that
Okay.
you got to be like,
Well, yeah, I
man, I
know.
got to keep on going.
I'm saying more than likely, yeah, if I'm at 12, that's why I just said, hey, there's only 8 more to go. We may as well. More than likely, if we hit that 12-year mark, but we're making a good amount of money on YouTube, I'm still probably just going to sign up for the other 8
Yeah, there's no point.
because I'm right there anyways. I may as well just go get my fucking retirement and
And
fuck
that's
off.
just like expenses that we wouldn't need to pay for ourselves, like medical and health and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to deal with that yet if you just stay in. And like I said, one income would be for, us and what we want to do, and the other would be for investments and saving. And that would definitely rack up a lot
Yeah. I'm
with
not opposed to
two
that.
incomes coming in.
I'm definitely not opposed to that. I'm just saying, locking myself into that long of military life is not what I envisioned for myself. I want more freedom and to be able to just like, do what I want to
Well,
do.
yeah, if
But
we were making money within the next 3 years, then yeah, get out. But at that point, it's like we're at 12. Screw
no,
it.
at that point,
We got to do it.
I'm gonna just stick it out, just end my life there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I hope, just again, anybody that's in our age group, whether you're just joining the military or you're getting into college, graduating high school, like this age group that we're in, give or take 4 years, 3 to 4 years, don't feel like you need to have it figured out. Don't.
Hmm.
Nobody knows what they're doing. I guarantee you, even a freaking 60-year-old who swears they know what they're doing and their life is so great or their life is so shitty, no matter how good or bad, nobody knows. We're all gonna learn everything. We're all gonna learn something new every day, no matter who you are. I bet Bill Gates is still learning every day. Somebody poor definitely has a lot to learn. But yeah, don't feel any kind of pressure. We're young. Have fun. Have your goals, and just live. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
As you guys know, though, we have our ending segment now. So let's get into it. We got three questions. Not a couple.
Question time.
If you could own any animal, what would it be?
Hey, Ethan. Ask you a question like that. I want a jaguar.
Jaguar.
Mm-hmm. Or a snake.
You've always said snake.
Yeah, I've always wanted a snake, but with this
But
being
why a
like
jaguar?
like because this question is like no limitations. Like no matter what, you can just choose an animal.
What's so cool about a jaguar?
It's a jaguar. They're so cool looking. Like a jaguar or a black panther. Those are so cool.
They are cool.
Especially like they're just so majestic.
Okay. Yeah.
They're just like badass animals. Like you could if you're rich, you got money and you just want to have like a cool looking animal. I feel like a black panther or a jaguar is a cool one, other than like a lion. But even then, it's like I think the the blackness adds to.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that without
blackness
it. The animal being black makes it look cooler. I don't know how to say that without it sounding racist or like
it doesn't sound
like
racist.
I'm trying to. I just don't know how to say that properly. You know what I mean? It just looks cool because it's like fierce, scary looking black animal.
Yeah.
Or some kind of like python, you know?
No. Python.
Taylor has a python. We never saw it. I told him that the other day. He never took us to see his snakes.
I think snakes are cool just from a distance.
Yeah, I'd want to.
Especially pythons. Like they will wrap you up and murk you.
I want to get a case like as big as this window here. Not even. It probably need to be like the length of this room.
Gross.
Get a big ass python.
No, that's the kind of shit that'll kill you.
Well, God. Yeah.
No. What would I would probably go with a tiger.
Yeah.
On some Michael Jackson shit. Or who else had it?
Oh I was gonna say from Air Buddies.
No.
You remember the guy?
No. What?
From Air Buddy?
From Air Bud?
Air Bud? Air Buddies. Yeah, from Air Bud. Remember the guy who stole all the puppies? He had a tiger. Oh. The one-eyed guy with the cane?
No, I honestly don't remember anything about those movies.
Oh. Well, he's the one who stole all the puppies.
Interesting. Yeah, I would. Oh.
What the hell?
This was.
What is that?
It was a little baby tiger.
Why does he have a tiger?
He was doing pictures for the Thriller album.
I never knew a tiger was involved. Why have I never seen a picture of the tiger?
Or who else had one? Mike Tyson. He had like the.
Of course he would.
I think he had a black and white one though. Those are cool as hell. How do those even come about?
Those are rare. That seems wrong to own.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it was a black and white one. Or it was just a normal one. Does that look black and white to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he naked?
Oh, he's a boxer. He's always naked.
But he's taking all these professional pictures with his...
Oh, he's not just naked. Or he's not naked at all in this picture.
No,
he got tighty whities.
He got tighty whities on.
But hey, when you got a body like that, go wear whatever the fuck you want. Or what you don't want.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on cool. Some Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson shit, I'd get a tiger. It's cool as hell. And probably even a black and white one too, because that's just even cooler.
Yeah. I don't want a zoo, honestly.
Oh, like
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a zoo.
oh, what was it? What was it?
We Bought a Zoo, the
We Bought
movie.
a Zoo. I thought it
Hmm.
had like a honey or some shit in the name.
No,
We Bought a Zoo. I love that
that's
movie.
a good movie.
Well, oh, who
See
was it?
some elephants roaming
Scarlett
around in the backyard.
Johansson and
Is it Mark?
Matt Damon.
Matt?
Matt Damon. And that one kid from Jack and the Beanstalk.
I don't remember.
You remember that movie, the Jack and the Beanstalk movie with that kid and then Chloe Moretz?
You know, I don't think I ever watched that movie.
It was good as long as you're a child. I would not watch it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, next question. Would you rather burp every time you go in for a kiss or drool when you talk?
It's a funny question.
Definitely the former.
I drool.
You would drool anytime you talk. So in this, however long podcast this is, you're gonna have to be every
Yeah.
few
Oh
seconds.
well. I'm just gonna let it fall out.
That's disgusting.
Burping in my face is
I
disgusting.
already do that.
Yeah.
And you kiss me regardless.
Well, because that's
And
I
it
just
doesn't
deal
have
with
to
it
be
the one time.
Who said it had to be like some crazy burp? It could just be like a little toot burp.
A toot burp?
Yeah. It could just be one of those quick little burps.
I guess. I don't know.
But so that's what I was
I don't
gonna
know.
ask earlier
They're both nasty.
when I wrote down the notes. I was gonna ask, like, is it like a big burp or like a little burp, or could it just be any range of burp at any moment?
Maybe it could be just any range.
I would still take that rather than sitting here on a podcast or any day of my life, every second of my life, anytime I
Well,
talk.
what if this was like the norm? What if that was just like the norm in the world?
Everybody drooling?
Yeah, everybody's either drooling or burping.
I'd still rather it be burping.
I guess that might be a more reasonable
Because
answer.
don't you hate it when, or maybe not hate it, but don't you really, really, really dislike it when a big ass dog is just slobbering
I
everywhere?
can't stand
It's disgusting.
dog slobber on me in the slightest.
Exactly.
But
So
it's a dog.
So okay, and imagine this. I go in for a kiss, but instead of like a quick little burp, I'm just like hovering over you with like, what is that? That's disgusting.
Okay, fine, the burp.
Exactly.
Gosh.
Final question, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Last question.
Would you rather a pet talk or be able to read people's minds? This is one of those age-old questions.
It's a toughie.
I'd rather hear a pet talk. That makes that relationship a lot easier.
Real toughie. Yeah, and tell him to stop crying.
Yeah.
Um,
Because here's what I ask about the reading people's minds thing. Is it like when you focus on somebody, you can read their mind? Or is it like if you're in a room full of people, you can just hear every thought at once?
not everybody would be like talking all at once, and so
Well, you
just
don't
like
know.
rumble.
You don't know. Somebody sitting here and somebody sitting there could both be just sitting there being quiet, but in their brains, they're both having activity. Are
No,
you just
it
hearing
would
both?
it would be more like a robot type thing, like you. Bzz, bzz.
So what, you like connect to their brain Bluetooth and hear their thoughts?
Yeah, it's like in the movies where it's like they zoom in on somebody and then they have, and then you could just hear their thoughts.
Yeah, I would go with the pet thing because regardless of however the reading people's mind thing works, I just don't care. I don't care to know other people's thoughts.
I think it would just be funny.
It'd be funny with like strangers, but then when it comes to like like a friendship or a significant other, like that's just a fucked up thing to be able to do.
Why?
Because like, what if I'm sitting, here and I've had a bad day and like I don't particularly like you, but then you connect to my brain Bluetooth and I'm just sitting here like I really don't like her right now in my head, like, oh, I fucking hate her guts. I'm so pissed at you.
So that's what you do when you don't want to talk to me.
I'm saying, for example, Like, what if
Mm-hmm.
we're just mad at each other, and then you turn, and then all you hear is me and my brain going, "I want to murder this bitch right now."
I think
Like, that's just unfair. Like, let me be mad in peace. Because then you're gonna hear my thoughts, and then you're gonna be like, excuse me."
yeah, and then we
Like,
just
who the fuck are you?
and then our brains would just argue.
Wait, so we just sit here in silence and what?
That's what I'm
No, it's a
picturing.
one-way
No,
ability.
that's what I'm. Yeah, I know. But right now, I was just picturing like us like laying on the complete opposite sides, but then our brains are like still arguing,
See, but then
but we're in silence.
that just ruins the communication between each other. Because then I don't even need
I
to ever look
guess.
at you again. I can just speak to you in my head and like just fuck you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
like
know.
that.
I think I'm just like I'm thinking of it in a way that like you just see in any like sci-fi movie, and it just seems really cool.
Yeah,
But that's only if like we were living in that kind of society, where like things are just like technological like that.
technological. What does that have to do with technology?
Where like that's just like technology is just so advanced that like being able to zoom into people's brains like that. You got other weird
Well, it
freaking
looks
cars
like we're going
flying and
that
type
way with
thing.
Neuralink. Freaking, what's his name? Elon Musk doing
Yeah,
his Tony Stark shit.
that's just what I'm picturing.
I don't know. That
What was the
seems
other option? Oh, the
pet
dogs.
talk. Not dogs, just pet in general.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking dogs.
Well, I'm
I
thinking
didn't even
dogs
think of a
too.
regular
I
pet.
mean, yeah, normally or generally the normal pet is like a dog or a cat.
Or if it's animals. Animals in general. Then you go to a zoo and then you. Oh, that would be interesting
That's also cool.
to go
Maybe
to a
open it
zoo.
up to animals in general. Yeah. Then you can just be out in the wild or like go fuck with a bird or, you know,
That'd
see
be
what
so
mosquitoes are
weird.
thinking all day.
Just bloodsuckers.
Yeah. No, I think pets slash animals is the way to go on this one.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah. Animals it is.
Yeah.
I gotta poop.
I have to pee.
Alrighty. I think it is time to sayonara, folks.
Saranara.
Sayonara.
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 Any whoosies?
Where'd you get that from? Saranara? Are you insane?
It's sayonara.
Sayonara.
Okay. Sayonara. That just sounds stupid.
Saranara sounds stupid. Sounds like you're having a
Okay.
brain stroke trying to say sriracha. Idiot.
Shut up. All right, it's time to go. Any whoosies. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. If you haven't already, watch yesterday's YouTube video. Subscribe if you haven't. We are on the rise, people. We are building quite the community.
Yes. I hope to be successful with you guys one day. Because I talk about giving to our family and friends one day if we make a lot of money. But I plan on being interactive with the fans as well. Maybe give away a few PlayStation 6 or 7s, whatever's out at the time.
By that point. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe. I'll send you my sock. Any whoosies?
I'm going to be like Shaq. That's my goal.
Okay.
I want to be like Shaq. Go to a restaurant, like tip $1,000.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Rate us 5 stars for listening to us on Spotify. Let us know if you have any questions, suggestions, video ideas, whatever it may be. And we will see you next week.
Yeah. See you on Tuesday in a vlog.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sayonara.
You idiot. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say it.
Okay, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Sayonara.
sriracha.